Hello YouTube, this is Dazza the Cameraman. Today is Sunday the 25th of October 2015 and I just had to share this gem with you. This is a video by Separated Society, Igor Kostelis, who normally makes videos about Planet X, Nibiru, and he films a bunch of clouds, illuminated clouds, lens flares, bugs, you name it, and claims that we're seeing Nibiru, Planet X, and that Nibiru has arrived and all of this. Now Igor has recently bought this fancy new Nikon camera, which I believe was from money donated by his subscribers very kindly, and it's got a very powerful zoom on it, and in this video Igor is using the camera to film what he claims is a chemtrail. So let's have a look at some of this video, and we can see this plane here. As I say, the camera has a very powerful zoom, so when you're using a powerful zoom, everything is magnified, including the movement, so that's why it's quite hard to keep your target in frame with such a powerful zoom. But anyway, we see this trail that's coming out of this aircraft, and let's have a look at the comments. Now, I was the first one to comment on this video, and I asked Igor a very simple question. I asked Igor, so how do you know that this is a chemtrail and not an ordinary condensation trail or contrail? Did you do a chemical analysis of the trail? And Igor replied, and he gave me a smart answer, saying that I have integrated on Nikon the chemical analysis, which immediately extract a report. So in other words, he's saying that the camera does a chemical analysis from a range of 1,000 kilometers. Now of course he is just being smart, and this is nonsense, and he is saying this because he couldn't answer my question of how do you know that this is a chemtrail and not an ordinary condensation trail, because he doesn't know. Okay. My response was, no, I want you to provide the details of the chemical analysis that allowed you to determine that this is a chemtrail. And then we had other people join in, and we had the usual ad hominem attacks, calling me a paid disinformation agent and a shill and all the rest of it. And then finally we see some light. A little bit of light at the end of the tunnel. And this comment by Mike Robichaud, I hope I'm pronouncing the name correctly, and he says, you don't need to know what chemicals are in it to tell it's a chemtrail. Contrails last seconds and disappear, and chemtrails are thick and linger, eventually covering the sky as it spreads. It starts out as one long stream across the sky. Well, that's interesting, because if we go back to Igor's video and take another look, and we consider how long this video is 48 seconds long. So I'm wondering how Igor and Mike Robichaud and all of the others can come to the conclusion that this is in fact a chemtrail and not a contrail when this video is only 48 seconds long. 48 seconds to decide that this is a chemtrail and not a contrail. What was it that Mike said? He said contrails last seconds and disappear, and chemtrails are thick and linger, eventually covering the sky as it spreads. It starts out as one long stream across the sky. Well, we've got one long stream across the sky, or have we? Remember that Igor is using an extremely powerful zoom on this camera in this 48 second long video. But what happens when we watch the rest of the video and see when Igor zooms out with this extremely powerful zoom? What do we see then? Here is our extremely long chemtrail suddenly getting shorter as Igor zooms out. It's all becoming clear now as I pause it. It looked like a very long trail when we were zoomed up, but here we see a clear blue sky and this very short little trail, which, as we can clearly see here, is dissipating a short time after it is laid out. So by Mike Robichaud's own definition, as he stated here, contrails last seconds and disappear, and chemtrails are thick and linger, eventually covering the sky as it spreads. It starts out as one long stream across the sky. Is that what we're seeing in this video? Yet Igor and all of the supporters on this video declare without any doubt whatsoever that this is in fact a chemtrail. Yet by the common chemtrail believer definition that chemtrails persist and contrails dissipate within seconds, then clearly this is a contrail.